Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that misses. And we are underway. Swings through that.
1-1.
And strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gunnar Henderson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And down on strikes. One away. Jose Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Trying to move him over here. Sends it across to first. And they get Altuve for the out. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Buehler deals. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No
Try to
balls,
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Toss to Naylor. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tosses to first. Harper retired. That ends the frame. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Max Muncy. Towards first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
That one the other way. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. And the first
That's
pitch
inside.
misses for ball one.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced,
2-0.
you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
2-2.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Count is full.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front and foul to the left side. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Toss to Naylor. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Riley Green. Merrill brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. Buehler back to work. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And that's ball one.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first
1 ball,
pitch.
1
These
strike.
batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Crow Armstrong pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick in 2021. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds 2nd. Passes 3rd. He wants it all. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball.
2
no
down,
strikes.
bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's outside.
Next pitch is outside. Buehler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that.
That one hammered center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Westberg throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that's downstairs and outside. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. The relay throw.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Merrill. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air to left down the line. Altuve. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Struck out swinging his first time. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next pitch is downstairs. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss?
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Brent Rooker. First pitch swinging.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings and misses, went for the sweeper. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. So now the DH spot, Terry Pendleton.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Max Muncy. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he struck. Bottom 4, here's Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Lindor around second, headed for third. The relay, and he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Bryce Harper in the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. In to score is the runner from third, and they cut the lead to 2. Here's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now, Jason Varitek. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that is out of play. Buehler fires. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Waves at the bender. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Riley Green. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
That's down. That's a ball.
And misses inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. This one in the air, center field. Merrill on the move. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Green stands at first with 1 out. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, fly to left his first time. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. Runner on the go. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throws it away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the move again. In the air, right field. Rooker on the run towards the line. Has room, and he makes the catch. The relay to third. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Rips one to right. Rooker makes the catch. And that's the inning. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Buehler back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Terry Pendleton. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the sixth. Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the sixth, and now Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce. Garcia goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah.
Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 away. Juan Soto now 0 for 2 in this one. And that skips into dirt.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And foul ball. That misses. And the count 2-1. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the out on Soto. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. They say you win.
0-2.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
2 outs. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stick.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Altuve makes a move towards the gap, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Max Muncy. And fouled off. This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong turns to the right on the move. And there's one away. And now Adrian Beltre.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And he swings through that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Throws to second, hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's in the dirt. And that's too high. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed foul.
Ball. Counts full.
And they'll do it again. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and some
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Drilled out towards left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. Francisco Lindor digs in now. 1 for 3. And that's a little high. In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Beltre pulls it down, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Merrill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Merrill settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one lifted to left.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And now Samuel Vasallo. This one in the dirt. The 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it into the second deck. It's 7-3. So 2 down at the plate. Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And there's the ball. 2 gone, bases empty,
1-1.
but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Crow Armstrong stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one in the air right field. Rooker should have this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Over to first, great pick. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Up the middle, Lindor. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to swallow. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. In the gang, we have sacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Octopus taking on the Black Cats. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Varitek makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Francisco Lindor stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. To the right side. And that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low. And foul ball. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Swing and a foul out of play. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Got him. And they get Elly trying to steal. On the ground. And it goes just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second, and he's there with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. Foul ball there.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one off the mark, and now it's filled up 3-2. Line drive. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. Top of the second, and now it's Juan Soto. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses. They get the out on Soto. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
No score here in the second.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Riley Green. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Out number 3. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Slice to right. Now a long throw to first.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
There's a line drive to left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. To the left side, but it is well foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Chisholm makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs, and that's a 2-out double. To third, tag, got it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a sac bunt here. Not in time. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Swing, and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so...
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
Outside.
Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Chisholm, the runner at third. Crow Armstrong over at second with 1 down. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. The relay.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Harper batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. Harper retire. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. As we go to the last of the third, here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. The pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball one, no strikes.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a little bit low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. A little bit low. And that is ball one. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Paris. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here goes the runner. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And that is a big first out. So now here's the DH, Jose Bautista. Down the line. Tatis after it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. The 0-1. And that one is inside. Second and third, one away. Inside, just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And now it's filled up.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Here's Kyle Tucker. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Pitch kicks away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Jazz tosses to first, and we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Juan Soto. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Gets it to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tucker makes the catch. Bottom of the fourth, and here is Tony Clark. In the air, left side. Green moving under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one ripped left field. And it is gone! And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Now the batter now, Jason Varitek. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one fouled hard the other way. Line drive. Lindor whips it across. Gets the catcher by a step. Now here is Walker Jenkins. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Basallo. To the right side. Slings to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. To third. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Westberg in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chisholm at third with 2 away. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. New pitcher now, Michael Kopech.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. De La Cruz at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1's the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to right. They got it for out number 2. Here's Francisco Lindor. Both 2 in this one. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bautista in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one at triple digits.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Check swing, but he went too far. Oh, 2 now. And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Goes down looking. So Harper stands in. Has grounded out a couple of times. Center field. Jenkins gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Jenkins makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Now on the bump, Sean Shelley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Clark, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball, 1 strike.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Manny Ramirez will hit next. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Chisholm throws to first. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Arrieta back to work. Swings, and he breaks his bat. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Riley Green. 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Samuel Basallo. Tap foul at the plate.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. On the ground to third. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now here is Kyren Paris.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Elly De La Cruz. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to left field. Green going after it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now at the plate, so now a pinch hitter, Jackie Robinson. Big spot for him here. On a line, squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. In the air, left field. Ramirez under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now here's the DH, Jose Bautista. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side. Tatis moving under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. And here is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Up the middle, Lindor on the first. That's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Lindor retired. He's 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Late swing, fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Backed off the plate that time.
Inside, ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-2. Soto swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
And it's fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Misses outside, and the count 1-2. Now one missed. And it remains 2-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Corrals it. And that is that. So bottom of the ninth. And now the righty reliever out of the pen, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. And he can't come up with it. To first, but no chance to get him. We'll see how they score. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Robinson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. There goes Ozzie. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second and he's out. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bautista takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Basallo now at the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1 ball.
1-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds. So up next, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Jenkins raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Leading off, Walker Jenkins. Bautista back to work. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Slider clips the zone. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, two
Well, if he's
strikes.
going to do something special right here, it's
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.